No, I feel great. So excellent. So we're going to start our meditation, and so someone's going to take a photograph of me first of all. So, okay, finished. Now back to normal. So now we can start our meditation. Very easy. Just learning how to be aware, be kind, and allow the body to settle down. So on these meditations on a Friday, it's a guided meditation, and I think these are usually available on the internet. So if you find one you really like, you can just download it, iPhone and or iPad or whatever, and then you can just listen to it any time. It's like you've got somebody guiding you at work or just on the bus going to work. Please don't listen to it when you're driving a car, or you can listen it to when there is debates in Parliament House, and and whatever. So you can just calm the mind down and make it nice and peaceful. So anyway, here we go. So if you'd like to close your eyes first of all. And with your eyes closed, we bring our awareness, first of all, onto our body. And how is your body sitting right now? And first of all, we say, yeah, we're sort of comfortable, but in meditation we go far more refined than just superficial comfort. We're going to use our body and the awareness of our body to learn how to really relax. A little exercise to get to know our body, learn how to relax it so it gets healthy, and it means that we are just understanding just sometimes how to heal our own bodies. So first of all, how are you sitting? How are your legs, to start off with? And here we're just almost imagining that our legs are independent living beings. As we'd ask our kid or we ask our partner, how are you feeling today? If you ask, you get an answer. So if you ask your legs, how are you? Then a lot of times your legs will tell you. It may be that they're not comfortable, that you need to push your feet a bit further out if you're just on a chair. Or that you need to tuck them in, or just widen the angle of your legs, or maybe have some tight clothing there somewhere. So ask your legs, how are you? Is there anything I can do, legs, to make you more comfortable? And it's obviously really important when you're sitting on the floor, on a cushion, or on a stool. If you don't get your legs right, then you'll be in pain. Spoil your meditation. So, if you need to adjust your legs, please do so. And then you become aware of your bottom, your buttocks, on the chair, on the cushion. Are they comfortable? People fidget because they don't pay attention to their bottom at the very beginning of the meditation. So make sure you can move this way, that way, until your buttocks are really comfy. And then your back, you move up the body. When you come to your back, I like to stretch that back. When I stretch, you feel this, because I see dogs, cats, even kangaroos do this in the forest. They stretch, and straight away these beautiful endorphins get secreted into my bloodstream. It feels good. And once I've got this unnatural stretching, then I just let go. When I let go, my back goes into the most comfortable position. It's almost like you scrunch it up and then let go. And it's a beautiful way of relaxing. And then aware of my body, it feels good. And then look at my shoulders. People do have tension in their shoulders, which is why that when you have a massage, that's usually where they start. Shoulder massage. And I'm aware of that shoulder, both shoulders. And just by being aware, you learn, sometimes it's trial and error, how to relax them. You're so aware of your muscles, you can let go of anything which stretches them, or anything which squashes them. A lot of times these aches and pains come because we weren't mindful to begin with. We're too busy doing something else to be aware of our own body. So once my shoulders are relaxed, the next thing I look at is my hands. And the hands don't have to be in your lap, they can be on your knees, they can be folded, just wherever your hands feel comfortable. Sometimes when I'm giving talks, I'm holding a microphone in one hand. And so I learn just to keep that comfortable, just to hold it not too hard, not too far away, not too close, and just to relax the hands. It's amazing how you can find many postures for your hands, but you know that they're comfortable there, so they don't need to move. You can relax them. And even getting to know the muscles in the arms and the hands, and how to, once you get to know them, you almost have like some power over them, and how you can understand how to relieve many of the symptoms of things like Parkinson's disease. It comes to my mind because I remember Peter Spinks, who passed away recently, would come over to our retreat centre. He always say that outside the retreat centre his Parkinson's was quite severe, but as soon as he came into that place, it sort of alleviated quite a lot, which is why he loved coming there. It was one of the things why he loved coming there, because his mindfulness and relaxation could actually get to understand those muscles and allow them not to shake so much. So you feel, you get to know your body. And once your hands are comfortable, you feel comfortable, you ask them as if there was a little cat or a dog, and say, hey, are you comfortable in there? If it's a little baby, tuck them in, make sure they're at ease. And that's how I look at my hands. And then I move back up to my shoulders and my neck, because people again get neck ache. Sometimes it's because the head is not well balanced, so make sure my head is just correct position, and I do actually move it usually at the beginning of a meditation to find the optimum position. I don't assume anything with my posture. And if I have any irritation inside my throat, an allergy or cough, I put my attention onto it, deliberately focus on it, and get to know it. Get to know these irritations or feelings in the body. Once you get to know it, you understand what makes it feel worse, what makes it get better. The reaction which you have from your mind onto parts of the body has a huge effect on your physical health. So sometimes you can look at an irritation in your throat, especially if you've been doing this a long time, and learn how to, I call it relax it away. So the irritation gets less and less and less, and then vanishes. Learning how to bring your body to a state of deep ease. And then I go up to my face and notice the tightness or tension or otherwise around my eyes, around my mouth. Stay around there because those are areas which display my emotions. You can read a person's face and tell what emotion that they are experiencing, because those muscles around the eyes get very tight sometimes, causing even headaches, tension, furrowing of the brow. The same around the mouth as well. So I become really aware of all those muscles. And once I can feel them, just by my mind making contact with them, I can relax them. So my eyes and the muscles are all perfectly relaxed at ease. And my mouth also at ease. And then I know that you're not supposed to have any sensations in your brain. But nevertheless, I often just imagine this lump of grey matter between my ears, behind my eyes, which is often overworked. And I imagine that brain as if I'm mindful of it. And it's like my visualization is taking that brain out of my skull, putting it into a little bed, put a nice pillow underneath it, just put a blanket over it, and say, this is your time off, brain. Go back inside my head later when I need to use you, but I'm going to give you a rest. A brain-free half an hour, because you deserve to take a break. It's only a visualization which probably has no connection with reality, but nevertheless it works. I give my brain 15 or 20 minutes of peace. I don't need to make decisions. I don't need to work out the meaning of life. I don't need to solve puzzles. This is peacetime. Then, having relaxed my body part by part, then I try and be aware of my whole body as one unit, indivisible, just this body in which I live. Every part of it has been cared for, and it feels relaxed. And I notice the relaxation of the body until I can feel what I call the delight of a relaxed body. The sort of feeling that you would expect if you go on holiday somewhere and are on a beach, on a recliner, without a worry in the world, and your body is just totally free from stress, from physical stress anyway. Or maybe when you first wake up in the morning, no worries, nothing to do, just at peace. As soon as I notice that delightful feeling in the body, my relaxation goes even deeper. And just this much, this part of the meditation of being aware of the body, relaxing it part by part until the body feels delightful, is a wonderful practice if ever you need to overcome insomnia. You're not trying to go to sleep, you're just relaxing your body, part by part. I say that because people suffer from insomnia a lot these days. And once my body is relaxed, then it's time to go inwards, deeper inside to this thing we call our mind. And to start with, I introduce what I call the peace-ometer. How peaceful are you, or how agitated? And you give it a number from 1 to 10. 1 means very peaceful, 10 means quite agitated. That gives you something to be aware of, this peace-ometer. What causes the reading on your peace-ometer to go down? What is the cause of relaxation? What is the cause of disturbance of your mind? This is your own knowledge, your experience. You're learning how to find peace inside by looking at a simple meter, peace-ometer. Often you'll find that when you have many things to think about, the past and the future, that makes the reading on the peace-ometer go up. Once you can let go, the reading on the peace-ometer goes down. So how do you let go of the past and the future? Here's one exercise. You imagine that you've been shopping, Christmas shopping maybe, and you imagine you're holding these 2 heavy bags, one in the left hand, one in the right hand, as you come out from the shopping mall. And both bags are extremely heavy, and you realize you've been holding those bags for a long time. So much so that your left arm and your right arm ache and your shoulders hurt, as happens when you carry things which are too heavy for too long. And you look at the bag in your left hand and you see written on the outside, it's not the name of the shop, the letters on the outside of that bag read P-A-S-T, the past. Because in that bag you are carrying all your memories of what's happened to you in the last, today, this week, earlier on. And that bag is packed with those memories, some good, some bad. You're carrying them. That's why your brain is tired and your heart literally does hurt with the burden of carrying the past for too long. And you look at in this imagination, you look at the bag in your right hand, has the letters F-U-T-U-R-E, the future. In that bag you are carrying, quite needlessly, all the worries, anxieties, fears, as well as the hopes and dreams of the future. And that bag is equally heavy. Because we worry and carry the concerns of the future so much, that's again why our brain gets exhausted and depressed, and why our heart can't leap freely, lightly with joy. Then you just focus in your imagination the bag in your left hand. And you imagine, almost visualize, your body leaning to the left, so that you can lower the bag in your left hand closer and closer to the floor. And when that bag representing the burden of the past touches the floor, all the weight vanishes. It allows you to uncurl the fingers from the handle of that bag and move your arm up to your side, straighten your back. You put down the bag representing all that you carry from the past, so that your arm, here meaning your brain and your heart, can relax and re-energize. And your past is safely on the floor. You let it go. Then you visualize, imagine the bag in your right hand, the future, so heavy. And you imagine lowering that to the floor. Slowly. When it meets the ground, all the weight vanishes, allowing you to move your right arm up to your side, so that too can heal its ache, its pain, its tiredness. So your brain and your heart can also relax, free from having to hold the bag full of your future concerns. And then feeling the sense of freedom and lightness when you put down the past and the future. You imagine looking down at those two bags. They're safe. No one is going to take them away. You just put them down for a while to rest. You deserve to rest. And you're standing in this beautiful place of freedom, right between those two bags of past and future. The place where you can really relax and rest. Now is the place your future is being made. This is the only time you have in your life to be peaceful. And you see those past and future bags. They're safe. So you don't need to be concerned about them. To carry them later on, this time of rest is crucial. And then you go back to your peaceometer. You find your peaceometer usually has a much lower reading now. When you're in this moment, right now, you can feel some peace. 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 When I say that word, afterwards the mind will move in that direction. Peace. Until it can feel, experience, know what that word points to, what peace is. Peace. It is demonstrating that when we use our thoughts, our words wisely, we don't need to keep using those words again and again and again and again, with no space, no pause, no silence, to let those words move our mindfulness into where it's being directed. Peace. There may be sound outside, but inside we are not reacting. We're like in a bubble, a bubble of peace. Always in this moment, never moving. Just being here. And then when you find some peace inside, then maybe to take it deeper, we can be aware of our breathing, the breath meditation. Are you breathing in or are you breathing out right now? And as you breathe in peace. As you breathe out, let go. Breathing in peace. Breathing out, let go. Not reacting to the world. Taking in peace, health, relaxation. Breathing out any problem, difficulty. Breathing in peace. Breathe out, let go. Getting close to the end of the meditation now. How do you feel inside? What's the reading on a peaceometer? And how relaxed is your body? Mindfulness is being used to see how to relax, how to make peace. Two little things which mean so much in your life, for your health and well-being and your success. I'm now going to ring the gong 3 times. It's a signal for you to come out from your meditation. When the gong finishes resounding for the 3rd time, please come out from your meditation. Very good.